There we go. The counter's on. That means we are live. Hello. Happy Monday. Welcome to Mystery Card Monday. I am Tamara of Tamara's Paper Trail. Thanks for popping in. Give me a hidey ho. Let me know who I'm playing with tonight as I get dressed. I was freezing down here, and then I turned on my heater, and then I was melting, so I turned off the heater, and now I'm cold again, and yeah, okay, all right. Hey, Denise is in the house. Hi, Melanie. Hello. All right. Hi, Mandy. Hey, twice in one day. What the heck? Hey, Marcella is in the house too. Paulette, Mary Jean. Awesome. Hi, Jackie. Oh, I love it. I love it when you guys come in, and I love it when you comment. I love it. I do. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys are ready to make a whole bunch of cards tonight. I love this layout. I might have done it before, but shh, you won't remember it. Happy Monday, started to prep about 10 times. Yeah. Hi, Darlene. Huh? Denise says, everything is cut and ready to go, but I have to put my littles to bed. Okay. Well, you do what you have to do, Denise. Hi, Joy. If you've got everything literally perfect, just, you know what? I just finished prepping too. Hi, Pat. Big bears, no sand, no yoga. I'm in. Bugbears. Don't know what that means. Hi, Janet. Oh, okay. Jennifer is in the house. I may begin. That's fantastic. Thank you, Jennifer. Happy Monday, you guys. Hi. Look, they're still coming. Hi, Mary. Hi, Donna. Donna, you never play anymore. Have you heard of a PVR? Come on, you and Nicole. You guys, I don't know. That's okay, as long as you're here. I just like the company. I like the banter. I like the community, which, yeah, I was thinking about it. Hi, Christine. Oh, good. I was thinking about it today, and we just came off of backstage. Bugbears back from camping. Bugbear. What the heck is a bugbear? Bugs? Bears. I don't know what that means, Pat. Hi, Christos from Australia. Okay, focus, Tamara. Right, so we had backstage. Oh, Bernice, hi. Hello. Nice to see you, honey. Big hug, okay? Right, we had backstage. Okay, I'm not going to read any more comments. I'm going to get distracted again. Oh, you're welcome, Paulette. I just sent out my August birthday cards yesterday. Right? Jennifer, you've never played either. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh my God. Okay. What was I saying? I don't even know. All right. My August birthday cards. Literally, I did not send out any August birthday cards until yesterday. I did them all. And I was gonna step away from August. I was gonna let it go. Tamara, just let it go. But my OCD it just kept chipping away at me. So I did my September ones, and then I went, you know what? Oh, I'll just do these couple, right? Yeah, just a couple. And then I did them all. So I'm a little late, but hi, Sherry, not quite finished prepping. No worries. Prep with me. All right. I saw bugs. I saw bears. Didn't get bitten by either, says Pat. Okay, well, she went camping, and I don't understand the whole camping thing, especially past the age of 45. I don't understand it. People who go tenting, honestly. Hi, Trina. All right, should we get going at 7:03? Blah, blah, blah. I was talking about bags. Okay, finish a thought. Backstage was all weekend. And so, yeah, today I was just reflecting on all the things I learned, which I still haven't learned as much as there is to learn, because backstage, you get to record everything is recorded. So there were maybe 12 different talks that we could have attended. Well, of course, we could only go to 3 because of time, but we can go back and watch the rest. So I still have tons to do when life gets a little bit back to normal. The girls are back. Hi, Pat. Hi, Hope. The girls got back from BC on Saturday night. And then so I cleared my schedule for family time yesterday, and then they totally ditched me. And so I worked a little bit yesterday. But yeah, it's up and down. Alicia goes to school starting Thursday, and then Rebecca goes next week, but we have a lot to do between now and then. So anyway, I have lots to learn. I'm excited from backstage, and full circle from 5 minutes ago when I started that sentence. I was just reflecting on the community that we have and that I'm so grateful for. It really I love my job, you guys. I love my job. And I love my Mondays and my Tuesdays. I honestly do. And that's because of you guys. It just, I love it. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. All right. So we're gonna, let's get, oh, I know. Okay. That's why. Once again, I pushed my camera and my light to the back of my desk for the backstage presentations because I didn't need it, but I need it now. Okay. Sorry. Don't get seasick. All right, what's going on here? All right, there we go. That's more like it. There we go. Okay. Were you successful in finding a dishwasher? Yes, Melanie, thank you for asking. When I say we, it was my husband. He dropped me off at Costco, and he went over to Trail Appliance, and we didn't beat our record of, I think our record was 19 minutes for buying a fridge. He might have taken like 23. We went in, essentially there was nothing to choose. We want the black stainless steel, and there's like one model available in the city, and it can be delivered on Wednesday. So guess what we're getting? Yep, that's it. It was easy, in and out. And I went to Costco. So yes, thank you for asking. We do have a new one coming because I don't wash dishes. It's bad for my nails. Okay, focusing. All right, get ready to take a screenshot, people. Here is, we're doing a one sheet wonder. Where's Gerald? Okay, well, pretend that's a Gerald scream. We're doing a one sheet wonder. So here's screenshot Donna. I know you don't play. So anyway, here's the screenshot for Donna. Donna. Hey, Donna, focus over here, because when I take this away, then she'll say, can you put the map back up, please, so I can take a screenshot? Donna, are you done? Hey, Donna, focus. All right, this is the cutting map of what we're going to do tonight. Okay? Got it, Donna? There's a 30-second delay, so I'm just going to keep saying Donna's name until she says, yeah, we're good. Move on, Tamara. Screenshot that. Okay, done already. All right, Donna's done. We can move on. See, you guys, if you don't know Donna and Jennifer, they're the queens and the princesses, it all is around them, okay? So when Donna's happy and Jennifer's in the house, then we're good, okay? We're going to move on. Oh, Nikki, we had this conversation last week. Didn't you figure out how to screenshot last week? Oh, Lord. See, you guys, it's like a running soap opera, right? Like, you have to tune in week after week so you know all these inside jokes. All right, I'm going to move all this stuff to the side. So get your non-directional 6x6 peeper. Excellent. All right, this is what I'm using. Now, this is actually on back order, if you can believe it. I can't remember the last time that like a normal paper went on back order. But this is our Christmas one. It carried over from last year, and it is called Heartwarming Hugs. And I like it because it is non-directional. So I'm going to do some Christmas at the moment. Oh, you don't know how to do that, MJ? Okay. Well, they're very, very simple instructions. So cut along with me. Okay, so everybody get your trimmer out. I'll give you a second. Get out your trimmer. And here's the map. Okay. Now this can be done with directional paper. I just find it's nicer with non-directional because then I don't have to think. So it makes me happy. So moving these pieces over here. So if this is the direction you want it, like if it's a directional piece of paper where there's writing this way, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it a quarter of a turn. If it's directional. If it's not directional, it doesn't matter. Oh, Nicole is in the house too. Okay. Princess number 3 is in the house. Are you playing or are you watching, Nicole? Okay. Don't interrupt me. We're focusing here. All right. So you're going to take your 6x6 paper and you are going to cut it at 2.5. All right. 2.5. Everybody got that? 2.5. Move it aside. Then we're going to scooch our paper over and we're going to do it again at 2.5. Okay, so we now have 3 pieces. All right. This is if that was directional. Okay. So now we're going to turn it back this way. And we're going to cut. We can actually layer it. Why don't we just layer these top 2 so they're the exact same size? Yay, Nicole is playing. So they're the exact same size. Put them on top of each other because we're going to cut them exactly the same at 1 3/4. And our trimmer can take it because it's thin paper. So 1 3/4. Scooch it in again. 1 3/4 again. 1 3/4 again. How easy was that? We're done those pieces. They can all go to the side. Then we got this little guy left. We're going to cut him at 2 and 2. So turn it this way so that it's long, right? We're going to cut it at 2. And we're going to cut it at 2. There we go. We are done our cutting. Did everybody get that? Do I need to go through it again? Because I will. Because I need lots of Christmas cards. I need lots of everything cards. Where's my other cards? Hang on. I might cut up this paper again too. Nope, I already cut that piece. Is everybody good? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, so we have our pieces. I'll just wait for another second. Let me see if there's one in here that I like. I was thinking this would be nice for birthdays. If I can... Oh, I love this pink. I'm going to do this pink. And then maybe... I'm going to cut it one more time for you guys, okay? So this is 6. I'm going to make this a 6 by 6. So hang on. Bear with me. And then we're going to cut it again just to make sure everybody is on the same page, so to speak. Oh, Marcella. Are you even kidding me right now? This is the first time you're actually playing along? I can't even believe it, you guys. You seriously just tune in for the fun? Okay, well, I'm glad. Okay, so I'm going to cut one more time, you guys. So if this is directional, let's say, I don't know if this, well, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go this way. Okay, so you got your 6 by 6. You're going to cut it at 2.5. Move it along. Cut it at 2.5 again. Okay, these are the same size, so you can put them on top of each other, and you're going to cut at 1 3/4 and 1 3/4 and 1 3/4. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Then this piece you cut at 2 and 2. 2. And 2. And we'll see if I actually do anything with these. I should, because it's such pretty paper. Okay. So that, one more time, for anybody who's tuning in late, there is our map. Screenshot it. That's how you cut it. And yes, this is a layout that I did last year. But I figured, A, nobody would remember. B, it was a great layout. C, I don't think I ever uploaded it. I didn't, like to YouTube and that like I do now. Okay, so this is all a big mess. What a surprise. Okay, so we have our 5 card bases. So let's start by folding those in half, shall we? With our bone folder. Fold them in half. I don't have any good stories. Why don't I have any good stories? I don't know. Nothing that fun or exciting has happened. There's been no catastrophes. Well, there was. There was a catastrophe, but I sorted it. So the long story short, I kind of missed the deadline for paying Rebecca's tuition for Nate. So she might have been kicked out. Oops. It's okay. I sorted it. It's all better now. She's back in college. It was a bit of a stressful week, not gonna lie. But I guess I just have stellar email writing skills. So she's back in. She starts on Tuesday. Week from tomorrow. All right. So now we have, so that was our standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5. I made 5 of them. Next up, if you haven't cut them already, do so now. Coordinating cardstock layer, 5 1/4 by 4. Make 5 of them. So for this one, I used Granny Apple Green. I don't even know if that's what's in here, but I thought it looked nice. So, and let's just go right on ahead and tape those down. I've started using my silicone mat to tape because I don't know. I have cleaned it 4 times, but it still doesn't want to grab. So what I do now is I just start with my tape off the cardstock and I start it on my silicone mat, as you can see. And then I don't have to like sit there with my finger rubbing it And then any extra, you can just roll off like that. So that's what I'm going to just do all 5. So if you guys aren't used to mass producing, I am. I'll make like 20 cards in one session, so I'm used to it. I will do all the same thing 5 times. So here I'm just putting tape on all 5 of my layers. And I find it just goes faster. A lot of people, I know, will make one card from start to finish, and then they'll do the next card from start to finish. No, that is not an efficient use of time. Look there, we've got all 5 of our cards. Got tape on them, so now I'll put them all on the bases. And that's how you get like dozens of cards made in an hour. Can't put them on straight, but that's how you do it. What is she taking at night, says Trina. She is taking architectural technology. Yeah, architecty things. Pat says, did the girls have good holiday? You're my... Thank you, Pat. They had an amazing time. Of course, there's always blips in the system, like Uncle had a flat tire and the car kind of died and they didn't have a car for a couple days and, you know, stuff like that. And then the ferry... it was kind of broken down, so they didn't know that they were going to get to the airport on time. You know, little adventures like that. But they had an amazing time. They really did. They adore my brother. They absolutely adore him, and he adores them. And so it's good. They're in near Gibbons Landing, Gibbons, like where they filmed Beachcomber show, right? Yeah, that's Gibson's Landing, Half Moon Bay, Sunshine Coast, essentially. So that's where they were. Then they just had a great time because my brother, so picture me and picture the polar opposite of me. That's my brother, right? He's calm, cool, collected, laid back, lives, you know, in the country, surrounded by trees, nature. He's a musician. He built a, oh, should I just tell you what I'm doing? I'm putting my designer paper on on the layers that we have pre-cut, right? Gibson's. Thank you, Pat. I'm having trouble with words today. For those of you who might not have already prepped your pieces and their sizes, so they're just a quarter of a size bigger than all of these. So this piece is 2.5 by 1 3/4. So you want 2 3/4 by 2. So that's what I'm doing here while I'm chatting about my brother. Yeah, so he's a musician. He built a music studio in his, what was supposed to be a garage, but he's turned it into a full-on recording studio. So he's a musician at heart. And yeah, okay. Yes, absolutely. It was Funkles. That's right. They actually made him a sign saying Funkle. That's Funkle Al. Yes. Here's a fun fact. My brother, my dad, and my grandpa all have the same name. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And not only that, but their name is Alan Alford. So it's Al Alford. Or Al Alford. Or Al Alford, which is interesting. Fun facts. Mm-hmm. Women never name their daughters after themselves. Why do men do that? I don't know. Melanie, you're my favorite today. Yes, you are, asking all the questions. Jenny wasn't bad to me. I maintained this week, and that doesn't surprise me. I thought I might be up a pound or down a half a pound. I knew my body. And I knew I hadn't lost. Well, I might have lost. I had a lot of salt yesterday. Let's just say that. And given that I had lost so much the week before, I didn't expect to lose a lot. And I could also tell, I know my body so well. I said to Craig, yeah. Oh, I didn't want to do this side. I wanted to do this side. Oops, my bad. I could just tell that I hadn't lost. But again, I had some salt. For dinner last night, and that always kind of kicks me. So anyway, I maintained. I was the same weight this week, but that's kind of okay because I expect now next week I'll be down. That'll be good. So it didn't quite hit the target. The target was to hit 200 by the end of August. And tomorrow's the last day of August. So I'm still, you know, I weighed in today. It was 205.7. So that's okay. There were 2 weeks where I completely fell apart. I have no idea how long I've been on this now. I don't know. I want to say 12, 13, 14 weeks. I have no idea when it started. So I think that's kind of good, actually. You don't know. All right. But thank you for asking. What size is that small piece? Okay, so these ones, they're 3/4 wide by 2.5 long is the natural size of this. So when you go to make the layer, it's going to be 2 3/4 by 1. Marcella. Jennifer says, names for both male and female are passed down in both my family and my husband's. Really? The first names too? Interesting. I know a lot of times middle names, like girls will have middle names of moms or grandmas, but not directly like grandpa, dad, child. So like say my brother is Al, my dad is Al, and my grandpa is Al, was Al, still is Al, although he's passed. It got really confusing when grandpa came to visit and the phone rang and they asked to speak to Al. That was good times. Okay. Any other questions? I think we're doing good. Okay, so I'm going to scoot along now. I'm going to show you the final version, and then you're going to do your own thing. So at this point, what I want to do is I'm going to lay out my pieces before I stamp the sentiment. So I'll show you the final layout so you kind of have an idea of what I did. So we have 6 pieces that are the same, right? These 6 are the same size. So that's one card, that's one card, and that's one card. Okay. And then for my other ones, I have 3 pieces that are same. That's a card. And these ones are two pieces that are same, and that's a card. So that's how I space mine out. But hey, if you want to just go, if you want to go crazy, I don't know if I can handle this. My head might explode. 1, 2, 3. That might be fun too. Anyway, you figure out what you like, but I'm going to show you what mine are. I don't want to deviate. I like to talk, and I'm too tired to think today. Okay, so here's the completed version using the same paper but a different pattern of it. So here are the 3 cards with the, I'm missing a card, there it is, with the same size ones. So that's how I did those ones. I just mixed them up to show a variety of ribbon. Can someone please take a picture of the final layout? Absolutely, Denise. Someone take, yeah. And I'll be posting them too, dear, right? I'll be posting them. So they're the final ones. So I just used different ribbons, and then this one, I taped the bottom ones flat down. These ones I popped up after I tied the ribbon. Okay. And then these ones, I just laid out in a manner that pleased me. Now, the stamp set I used on this was this Holly Jolly Wishes. So this is a really good one, I've just discovered, for Christmas cards, given that they're all Christmas sentiments. Well done, Donna. Okay. You had at least 4 aunts who were all named after their aunts. Interesting. Huh. Go figure. All right. So I used I used different sentiments on every one. Merry Christmas. Look at that. I used 5 different sentiments. So this is kind of perfect for this layout. Just saying. Now, I'm going to show you another one that I did. Because I don't need Christmas cards right now. I need birthday cards. When I went to go do my August and September birthdays, I realized I have nothing that's current. And that, again, talks to my OCD, and that's not okay. I can't be sending out stuff with retired product, because that's who I am. So I just made these ones after dinner. These ones are stinking gorgeous, I'd say. But they're right into my color. Like, I love these colors. Love them. And I love this paper. I have 2 packs of it, and I've yet to use it successfully because it's, I don't know, it's pretty intense paper, but I think it works in this layout beautifully. It could be a little bit much just to have a full sheet of it. And anyway, I think it looks perfect on this. No captioning. Oh. Uh-oh. How can there be no captioning? I don't even know how to turn captioning on. Okay, I'm going to answer Vanessa. Sorry. I don't know how that happened. I'll upload... Oh, poor Vanessa. I'll upload to YouTube. So at least they are there. Okay. Oh, do you have the captioning? Oh. Nikki, could you maybe say to Vanessa, are you on a different device? Like maybe she's on a different device tonight. Like if she's on her phone instead of an iPad or something. I don't know anything about that. For me on my iPad, I just turn my volume down and closed captioning shows up. Oh, perfect. Okay, thanks. All right, back to our story. Sorry, you guys. This is Blackberry Beauty. I want to say Blackberry Beauty, and I think they're stunning. I really do. I don't like that this is such a bulky ribbon because that's going to bulk up my postage. But when I go to mail it, so here's a few. I think I'm going to deviate. I'm just going to talk a little bit here. I turn it inside out. I can also use, I don't have any down here, but you know the inserts that you get from the chocolate boxes at Christmas. It's like a wafer paper. I chop those into 4x5 and I can put that on it. You could also use the backing of our designer paper, like a little bit of cardboard. And you just kind of want it to flatten out so it will go through their machine. But this is a really bulky bow, but I kind of love it. So it had to stay. So those ones. Now this one, Dana, if you're in the house tonight, this is your favorite ribbon. I found a little bit more, but I find that one a little bit too dark on this one. I don't love that, so I think I'll change that one out. This one, though, this is pale papaya, but you wouldn't know it. It really kind of tricks your eye into thinking it's like a gold. So I love that. This one I put some champagne rhinestones here. These ones are on crooked, but I use these from the Wonderful Gems because they have a little bit of gold in there. Thanks, Melanie. I love this DSP too. So that's what I did on these ones. On the Christmas ones, I used the pearls. I can't remember the last time I used pearls. And our rhinestones. Like, you want to see my stash? These, this is my hoarding. Okay, this is my stash of pearls and mostly rhinestones. And this is how old they are. I might be hoarding them for these strips. These are the old packages where you could have these strips, and I use them for my stamp stacks because they were perfect. I cut them into like 5 strips of 5 jewels at a time, and I haven't had a stamp stack in like 2 years, so I might have a bit of excess hanging around. But anyway, use pearls, ladies. They're fun. Okay, so that's my story. I guess I'll go back to these ones now and start doing some stuff. Now, I need all these blocks. Oh my goodness. I have some of those too. Yes. Would a copper ribbon go with that paper? Nikki, I tried the copper and I didn't like it. It just fell flat. It could, but it's just, it gets lost. I really love the pop of the gold. We do have an old gold. I thought it was current. It is not, but it's a little bit too yellow, I find. This is one I found in my stash. It would work, but I prefer our current one. I thought this was the one that carried over. I prefer this one, but it leaves such a big knot. We might have to do a faux knot, like a pretend knot on that. So, oh, I wanted to show you one more trick. So I may or may not finish stamp. Oh, it's only 7:29. I can keep going. I wanted to show you a trick, though. Who here despises using Blackberry Bliss, Mary Merlot, Mossy Meadow, and or Rich Razzleberry, or any of our really deep, dark purples and reds and that? They get gummy, okay? It's not you. It is the ink pad. So I've shown this before. Like, look at it. It's dry, it's sticky, it's gross. And so when I go to stamp stuff, let me show you. Oh, my back is angry now. It's always angry. Why do I have to have such a cranky back, you guys? Okay. So like when I go to stamp with this ink pad, it's not nice. It's sticky. It's not even. It's goopy here and it's thin here. Like it's not the same. Look at that. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit better. Look at that. I don't like that. That makes me angry. I don't like goop and globs and then it's faint. So usually what I've been doing is when I go to use it, I bring out my re-inker and I just re-ink a little section very lightly, and then I'll just ink it there and stamp it. And that's still not blowing my hair back. I don't love that either. I know, right, Mandy? It's brutal. So here's what I did. I might have found 5 packages of these, the uninked Stampin' Spots. Now, Stampin' Spots, you might have a Blackberry Bliss in your stash from Paper Pumpkin Kits. And I probably do too, but I wanted to use one of these because I might have 5 packages of them. So I brought one out. It was white half an hour ago, but now it's Blackberry Bliss. And you can see, so when it focuses, I haven't re-inked it all the way through. Like some of it has been inked further. You can see this, how far down it's soaked in. I'm not wasting my re-inker. Like I don't need to have this saturated and then have it dry out. Like when you re-ink these, or when you add the re-inker to them, they will dry out faster than a normal ink pad because the seal is just this thing. Like it can dry out faster. So you don't have to drown it in your re-inker. But I thought I would show you. Let's see, are you going to focus on that? No, are you going to focus on that? I thought I would show you. Come on now. There we go. Thought I'd show you how to re-ink or how to add ink to these guys. So the re-inkers, they're $5 each, you guys. Whenever you buy an ink pad, I highly recommend you buy the re-inker because for me, I like it really juicy and a consistent color. So I find I get 20 to 25, stamped images, like 25 times you can do this. And then I like to add a little bit of ink to it. So for $5, you always want to have some on hand. And then you simply squeeze it. Oh, this one's okay. Squeeze it so you can see. Let's see if I can get it to focus. No, I cannot. All right. Well, you're just squeezing it. I think you can see. Yeah, the lighting is off. The camera doesn't like Blackberry Bliss, so you just keep adding ink. And then you can see how far down it's going or not going, right? And then you can use this as the ink pad. So this is what I did to stamp these sentiments because I couldn't be dealing with all this other stuff. So now I've got my little baby ink pad and this I can deal with. Like I'm not stamping 400 of them. I'm just going to stamp a couple. And then when I go to stamp it, it's even and it's clear and it's crisp and it's not sticky or goopy. And it's because they're not on, I guess because it's not on the foam. It's on, it's fabric. It's like a felt. So this is going to be my new go-to ink pad for the Blackberry Bliss. So if you're having the same problems I am, Stampin' Up! Is very good. They will replace it within a certain amount of time. But if your pad is a year old or 2 years old, I don't think they will anymore because it's the nature of the beast on these darker, like these red tones and the purples. So this is my new fix. And then you can store it upside down so the ink is always flowing to the top. I might put an elastic band around it. I don't know. Probably not because I don't know where they are. So that's just going to sit up here in my little section. So that's my little Tamara's tip for tonight. Hi, Denise, you're back. Oh, hi, Shelly. That's okay. I'm just talking. We're just hanging out. Yeah, okay. Right, so I guess I need a bunch of blocks. So let's bring in these ones again, and I'll just do exactly what I did before. Maybe I'll finish by 8. I still have 25 minutes. Go figure. All right, so I need It's the Most Wonderful Time. I need Merry Christmas to You. Okay. Christmas cards, huh? Go figure. Merry Christmas to You. That is that one. I need fa la la la. How many blocks do I have again? What did I count? Was it 47? I think it was 47. 47 blocks. So I got blocks for days. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. Yeah, my eye floater is getting me. Most wonderful time of the year. Yep. Ugh. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh, that one's not big enough, this one. Okay. Alrighty then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And for this one, I'm going to do it in the... Should I do it in the green or the red? Let's see. Let's see. How's that gonna look? This is very green. Very, very green. So maybe I want... No, it's very red too. What do I want? Do I want red or green? Let's try. I'll try the red and see. I know, right, Donna? Donna just sent me a joke that I'm officially old because I might have spent the last 10 minutes swatting at a fly that was really a floater in my eye. All right, let's see how this looks in red. I think so. I don't think I want it in green. Now that's totally crooked, so I'm going to turn that over and do it again. Can't be dealing with that. Now red does like to show through, so I'm going to turn that and have it at the top so that it's going to be mostly covered. Or am I? You know what? I'm not. I'm going to just get a whole new piece. Because that's the way I roll. And I have a stash pre-cut, so it's all good. All right, so this one I'm going to try again. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm going to see, actually, I should be doing what I'm always telling my people to do. Practice on the scrap paper and see. Ah, that's why, okay. It looks like it's straight, but of course, that's just the sticker that's straight. So I'm going to put the Christmas down a little bit. There we go. So yeah, it's not cut straight. So we wish you a Merry Christmas. Then I need Merry Christmas to you. So when you go to do this one, because it's tall and skinny, I would suggest that you want to place it before you stamp, just to make sure you've got enough space. Like you don't want to go stamping everything and then find out, oh, my spacing was not great. Okay, this one too. And then there's no room for your, oh, this one's doing my head in. That's really deceiving on the eye. Okay, this one is crazy. Okay, get that one. Okay, this one is, it's the most wonderful time of the year. So this one too, I can just look at my sample, you see, so I know where to go. But make sure that you kind of map it out first so that you've got room. Okay, that one's pretty straight. One, and then Holly Jolly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And the fa la 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 la. Ooh, that one's got a halo. I don't trust myself on that one. For your stash of pre-cut layers, what sizes do you cut? I'm thinking of doing that for my basic white and very vanilla. I usually do the 2 layers, Melanie, so I do the one that's 5 1/4 by 4 and 5 by 3 3/4. So this is the bigger layer, which in our case is this size, so that's 5 1/4 by 4. And then this layer is the 5 by 3 3/4. Those are the ones I use the most. I have been using the one size smaller too, so that'll be 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 is another one that I like to have on hand. Okay, focus. There we go. Does that stay focus? All right. What happened? Not sure if it's me, but I disappeared. Oh, I don't think so. I think I'm still here, but it's not focusing. There we go. Okay, let's see if this one's straight. Sorry, I got my phone buzzing. I got messages coming through, so I get distracted. Shocking, I know. Okay, so the fa la 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 is going to go down a little bit. I'm curious, is everybody doing Christmas tonight, or what are we working on? Okay, so there's my stamping done. Okay, I'm going to close this up because I know how that's going to end, and these are going to go way over here. Okay, so I'm going to layer these flat. Where is my silicone mat going? Here it is. What else could I talk about? So yeah, the girls are just setting up their rooms. Now, so Rebecca, with going to Nate, she is doing a hybrid. So most of the classes are online, and she has to go to 2 in-person ones. So we just checked. I'm like, how are you going to get there in time? She's like, good point. But there's 2 hours between her morning class, and then she has to get in the car and drive to Nate for the afternoon class. Alicia starts Thursday. It's just a half day on Thursday, and then all day Friday, and then it's a long weekend. Playing with new product from the starter kit. Nice. Love it, Nikki. Love it. Christmas. Going to double this and give them to Nana so she can send Christmas cards. Fabulous. Not Christmas, eh, Mandy? Too early for that. You know what, Melanie? I have so much cardstock. I'll do half a pack to an entire pack. It depends on my mood. I've got cardstock coming out my ears because you guys think you're your own best customers? Yeah, I am by far my own best customer, and especially during celebrations. I'll buy like 8 packs of Whisper White and then 8 packs of envelopes to go with it. So I always have a lot on hand. So yeah, I'll cut a pack and then that lasts me for a long time. Okay, there's the last one here. Okay. I'm going through tape like crazy though, and it's now on back order until next week. Now, luckily, my hoarding behavior, I seem to have a real fear of running out of things. Like, I'm okay. I have a stash, and I'll use my stuff. But then let me tell you, I slow down when I'm down to my last pack of anything. In everything, like spices, you name it. Like I don't like to run out of things. So I do have a lot of tape. It makes me very twitchy to know it's now on back order. More is supposed to come in next week. However, it always makes me twitchy when things are low inventory or in back order. Speaking of back order, who's your favorite demonstrator? This is when you say me. For having my penguin class. Did I call it or did I call it? The Penguin Punch is on back order, and it's not going to be available until November. The week of November is when they're expecting their next shipment. So my penguin class, yes, is this Friday night. So luckily they're all in and prepped and everybody's ready to go on the penguin class. So yay, I won that one. In case you're wondering, the Peaceful Prince, the deer paper, is on low inventory. Or it might be on back. I don't think it's on back order. If it is, it's coming in next week too. So it might just be low inventory. No, that's okay, Janet. You might have gotten in on time, but if not, it might not show up until November. But Janet, if it is on back order, let me know. You can borrow mine because after this class, I won't be using it for a while. So you're welcome to borrow mine until yours comes in. Yeah. They're still shipping them. It just, you might not get yours until November. If it depends. It just went into back order like recently. So, oh, Gen V, I've heard of her. Yeah. Yeah. It is, what, the paper, Donna? It might be back ordered. I don't know. I lost the plot now. But things are getting down there, guys. Like that Peaceful Place paper, maybe that one's on low inventory, like the cabin one. So there's lots that's getting down there. So if you want anything, demonstrator or customer, either way, if there's product that you want, you better be ordering it soon. Or you might miss out. Okay, just saying. And I mean, Stampin' Up! Has ordered sooner and more of like everything. That's really high. That was a boo-boo. I shouldn't have done that. But it's just the shipping around the world it's just the way it is these days. It's just the way it is. So this one I'm going to do like this. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you is going to be the long skinny guys. If I left enough room, I think I did, yeah, like that. Like this one. And then these three, I'm going to go like this and like this and like that. Now, you'll notice, so the one that I did sideways, like this is why I'm saying directional paper is not awesome, is because these strips will be the wrong direction. Like if this is your direction of your paper, these guys, when you turn them, are going to be the wrong direction. So you can do sideways cards. I don't love it as much. This one I did emboss just to fill up some of that space with texture. I like the card. That's a lot of space though, just to have it blank. And actually when I did this last year, all of these layers were embossed. We stamped them and then we ran them through the embossing folder. And this really kind of irks me because it's too high. So I guess we'll have to do something like that. All right, so I'm going to tape down. The first piece is going to be flat and the second one's going to be popped up. So I can go ahead and do that. Debbie Short, are you in the house tonight? Debbie is home. I just saw her post that she was heading back from the hospital. That was a couple hours ago. So that's very good news. Oh, the beauty of friendship just went into back order. Mm-hmm. Beauty of friendship, beauty of friendship, beauty of friendship. Why don't I know what paper that is? Is that in the... Oh, that's the tree one. Yeah, I saw that was on low inventory. That's the one with the trees. Yep. Yep. But not surprised at any of it because those are great for fall cards and it's fall. So that one's down, and then this one can go down. Okay. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to now. All right. So I think on these ones, I'm going to use my white ribbon. This might also be low inventory and or back order. I can't remember. Lucky for me, I have 3 rolls of it. I told you, I stock up. Now, hang on. I got to stand up here and check out my ribbon stash. Oh boy, here it is. No, that's not it. Oh, this one's pretty too, but I don't think it's... Does this tie in a bow nicely? Oh... Maybe that one. Hang on, I see comments coming through. Hang on. I thought I had a white open. I'm trying to stop. When I've got all these ribbons, I tend to have 3 open ones at once. Like, how about just use one? But I forget what I've got going on here. Okay. Is the penguin class ready for purchase? It sure is, Pat. You didn't see the message? I was going to say, is anybody in here? Yes, Pat, you've got yours. And Helen, who isn't on tonight, hers is ready too. So yes, they are ready for pickup. Anytime I'm around, I think. Well, I say anytime. All right, when it comes to the ribbon, if you're going to tie ribbon, you want to make it 6 lengths of this piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For if you're tying a bow. I'll see if this is too stiff. This might not work well. It's pretty stiff. It's pretty though. Okay. If you do it any shorter, you just have too much trouble tying the bow. This is the part that takes the most time, is tying the bows. And the embellishing, honestly. And I've tried to make them shorter so that I don't have to, I don't waste as much ribbon, but honestly, it was such a pain in the stocka to try to tie it. It's just not worth it. Now, that's pretty. I want to see though what it looks like with the white. I think I'll like better because it'll be more of a contrast. However, Brenda says it's still summer till September 22nd. Yeah, I know. Tell the pumpkin spice. I know. Oh, I love me some pumpkin spice. It's gonna kill me not to have a pumpkin spice latte. Like I would have like 2 or 3 a week. I don't go out. I don't buy coffee. Like I got coffee at home. I don't go out. But when it's pumpkin spice, I'll have like 2 a week. But my body is a temple. And I can't because that stuff, there's huge calories in there, right? So that makes me sad and a little bit cranky. All right, so that's cute, and I'll add some pearls or something, but I want to do it with this ribbon. What stamp set is the stamp for the birthday cards from? That one is another must-have set. If you don't own this, shame on you. Get it. Happiest of birthdays. It's got the happy little bit late birthday. You can just put that on a great big label, like a great big thing. Look at that. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Easy. Great for a masculine card. This is a must-have birthday set. I was so glad it carried over. And I couldn't find it last week. I was sad. I tore my room apart. And then I realized later my children had used it on a card and it was over in my retired stuff. And it's not retired. So I was happy I found it. Okay. Come on, Tamara. You can do this. So after this, I'm looking forward to going, oh, for heaven's sakes, to going to watch RuPaul with Alicia. We're behind 2 weeks. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. Where did my piece of paper go? Well, we'll do this one. 6 wraps. Okay. You own it but never use it. Oh, I haven't had one in 2 years. Oh, Denise. I don't know. 6. All right, I think we're caught up on comments. So you can see I squint, like I'm wearing my computer glasses, but oh, I don't know. My eyes are really not happy these days. Okay. Tomorrow's Tuesday. What should I do for Check It Out Tuesday? Don't answer that because I won't do what you say anyway. You know me. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Guess we'll see how I feel. Just trying to get my tails the same length there. I love this ribbon. What I don't love about it is it's so staticky. But it's so malleable. Pretty. And you can dye it any color, right? You just take your blends. See, I want a smaller hoop. Here we go. To try to do that without making it really loose, I just grab the knot in the middle and try to pull it that way. Sometimes it works. And I don't know why my scissors are so dull. I suspect that some children were maybe using it for non-ribbon cutting purposes. Actually, that's it. Alicia was cutting her paracord with this. That's why. Dagnabbit. That's exactly why. Okay, why am I putting those there? All right, so 753, huh? Well, I can tie a few more bows. All right, so that one's going to go there. Pop him up. Okay. So I'll say again, Celebrations is still in full swing. If anybody is thinking about getting the starter kit, if anybody in here is a non-demonstrator, I don't even know anymore. I think most of you are demonstrators. But if you're thinking of getting the starter kit, don't wait, you guys, because the items that you might want to put in the kit might sell out. And then you're going to miss out on what you want. That's not okay. So get it sooner than later. It's like 206, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I think with the mat was $280 something for $135. Oh, this is not okay. Oh. I have to get those sharpened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are $30 scissors, and now they're useless to me. Okay. Yeah, get the starter kit. Join my team. I'm, now that I've been to this backstage, I'm up in my game. Up in my leadership game. Apparently I've been a bit of a slouch on leadership. Who knew? Well, I kind of knew. But I'm stepping up my game, so you might want to be part of the fun. It's going to be fun. Nicole, are you going to post for me? I was very serious about that, assistant coach, Nicole. You can do it. I know you can. All right. You know what? I do have some super sharp scissors. Hang on. I just need to find them. These are scissors I got last year at backstage, I think it was, or so. I don't know. I got them somewhere, but anyway, they've never been used on paper, so they are good for ribbon. Not very coordinated today. I don't know. So this is, yeah, this is like a little doodad, and then the tips can go in there. Cool, huh? All right, and then this, do I have to, I got 4 minutes. I'd like to finish it because you know me. Once I leave the room, we're done. Yeah, that was really bad placement of the stamp. Should have been way lower. These ones, how did I do those ones? Let's do this. So that's taped. This needs to be taped too. Tape that down. So tomorrow Alicia gets her hair done. I go for physio. Yeah, I'll probably just be crafting on the fly again tomorrow night because I don't think I have time to do anything ahead of time as usual. Okay, oh, all right, I need to spray this ribbon. It's too staticky. See what's going on here? So I just put a little bit of water on your fingers and then just run it through like that. And then that takes away the static. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 7. I'm going to do 8 wraps of this one because it's skinnier. And this one too. I'm going to do 8. No, they don't. Oh, they have the little snips, but they don't have those big ones anymore. That was from a few years ago. They were $30. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, you're talking about the big ones, right, Melanie? Yeah, the snips are on back order too. Like, it's crazy. Anything that comes from China, man, it's a problem. It's a thing. Is anybody else struggling with their bows tonight, or is it just me? I lost all my fingernails, so that's got me thrown off a bit. Okay. All right. And this one. And then we are done. I might add some pearls. We'll see. Of course, you don't have to put ribbon around these. They're quite lovely without, but just a little extra something. I know, right, Mandy? Some serious bow drama. I'm with you. I'm not. It's hard. Depending on the ribbon you've got. If it's too stiff, you are hooped. Hooped! All right, what's going on here? I need my sample. I can't even think anymore. I don't even know what's going on here. What do we got? We got this one. So this has to go here. Why are none of these taped down? Dang nabbit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that can go here. This one. I love this tool now. I never used to use it for taking off dimensional backs, but now that's all I use. It saves my nails. It's really sticky, but okay, so that and this one needs to go down. Why am I missing 2 cards? Where are they? Lost my cards. There they are. Okay, so that one can go there. That one can go there. Are these done? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I am gonna grab some pearls. Or maybe, you know what, let's use some rhinestones. Let's go, or red, no. Stick with program, Tamara. Could also use these, but since I have a bazillion pearls, like I even had, like, look, this was pearls and rhinestones. These were just strips. Like I've got different containers for big, medium. Look at this. Because when I have my Stamp-A-Stacks or my classes, like I just put out a whole new sheet on everybody's table and this is what comes back, right? All right, so I did 3 big jewels. Why not? I got them, use them. And at some point, these are going to not be sticky anymore. So you think you're saving money by hoarding them, but in the end, they become useless. Okay, so I do that. So how about I just use them? 1. I'm almost done. 2. It's 8:01. That's all good. I already took pictures of the other cards, so that'll be quick. So you know the drill. I will take photos of mine. I will post them, and then you post your cards in the comments below. And sometime between now and Halloween or Remembrance Day or whatever I said, I'll do a draw for some prizes in the mail. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that is going to break the bank, and something that is mailable. See, now Jennifer, if you played along, you could be winning all kinds of stuff. I'm going to do medium ones on this one because he's so tiny. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we go. We are done. 8:02 with lots of yapping in between. So here we go, my final versions. These ones are all the same and they're mounted crooked. Oh well, let it go. Fix it later. Like that. Pretty, right? It's a good layout, you know, it's a good way to use up your paper economically because you get 5 cards from a 6x6. So you're going to get 5 to 20 per sheet. So you'll get 20 cards from one sheet. 20 from one sheet. And you get 12 sheets. So 20 times 12. 240 cards out of a pack of designer series paper. That is good value for money. So if you're doing any cards for charity or for the church or anything like that where you need a little goes a long way, this is the layout for you. Here's the exciting part. I might have 14 more one-sheet wonders that I can do on Mondays if you guys like them. I was just part of a tutorial share, and there are I think there were 14 of us who provided. Some of them are 12x12 one-sheet wonders. Some of them are 6x6 one-sheet wonders. But if you like those on Mondays, maybe I should save those for, you know, maybe November I'll just do all Christmas cards with one-sheet wonders. But would like a one-sheet wonder for the 12x12. Okay, why don't we do that next week, Melanie? I'll see if I can find one that I love from the tutorial, and we'll do a 12x12 one-sheet wonder. Yeah, fantastic. All right, gals, it's 8:03. This is your first one ever? Denise, you're a virgin one-sheet wonderer? Do, Darlene, try it out and post what you come up with. I'm going to take pictures, then I'm going to go watch RuPaul. So wait for the post. It'll take me about 5 minutes to post it. But yeah, thanks for popping in, you guys. As always, I love our time together. And we will see you tomorrow at 7 for Check It Out Tuesday. Gerald is waving. All right. Have a good night, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.